Yo, hello, welcome back to the stream, people. How are we doing this lovely Monday evening? Hope we're doing all right, because I am. Especially after yesterday's stream, that was absolutely amazing. It was the greatest. Let me just on mic. So, what are we doing today? We are making or carrying on with my D&D campaign creation. That we were working on probably a while ago. So we're going to be doing that today. As usual, things are working again. Let's get us over onto the main screen so you can see what we got so far. And we can chat along. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the transition. For some reason, it's not playing like immediately. So I'm going to just play with settings. And also, music is... Okay, cool. So, what are we doing? Also, I notice this is not right. There we go. Did that actually, like, set my audio levels properly? I don't think it did. I think it did. Someone's gonna have to play, like, a sound thing. Find out if it's working. Sorry, let me just, check this. So, the follower goal, by the way, boosts itself. It also levels up. So now that we've reached our goal, our next goal is 110 followers. Whoop whoop. Let me just redeem this. See if this works.
Unacceptable condition! Unacceptable!
I don't know if that played through the stream, so let me hear it. Because I didn't have it unlocked. There we go.
Unacceptable condition! Unacceptable!
Cool. We're all good. Yeah, that was at 50, wasn't it? Nice. Cool. Do I want music on? Maybe. Do I want my sanity to go? Right, we're all good. We're all good. I wasn't too sure about that yesterday, if that was working correctly, but that's fine. So, as you can see here, as it flashes at me because we've done some things and didn't like it, cool. So, welcome to the Hordes of the Apocalypse. This is the first location, well, technically second, but this is the first location that the players will be able to move about in and interact with what is in the campaign. And this is called Camp Eden. Camp Eden is a wonderful little, can be like a little post that the players can come back to every now and then if they've got things. And it is a little camp that is on the outskirts of a village. And our players have come here first, basically take a little rest. There's a few characters, so this is where a few. There's going to be a few guardsmen here, maybe a couple of nobles. Discuss some of the guardsmen. I haven't decided what's going to go there. I've just got the notes and the basis of what's going to happen. So yes, so we got this as well. We got a nice little tent. I don't know why it's so big. What's happened here? Oh, how's that ended up in there? Is there any more lines? I don't understand why there's a line there. Oh, this is going to be complex. Oh well. We're going to ignore it. And it doesn't exist. So, all these are basically I have drawn. Well, not drawn. I have made, and then I'm currently adding on the details. So if we go to masters, there should be like base here. There we go. There's our base. These are our wonderful trees that I made. I basically went online and took some inspirations of some D&D top-down trees from other people's maps, and I made my own using this wonderful cut tool and this big huge circle. And then I basically copy and pasted and then clustered them together. As you can see, there is a this one is a cluster of the same shape twice, and then it uses another shape, I think. Or it's twisted around. But yeah, I love these. These are great. They work wonderfully. I mean, look at the effect it's done here. Those, like, you wouldn't be able to tell if those are trees or not. So that's pretty good. So at the moment, we're just detailing, and I forgot to pull out my tablet, but we're just detailing these tents. Now, the reason I've left the tent blank like this is so that when we go to different areas, I can adjust the color. If I wanted them to be a different color, maybe I want them to be a bit more of a noisy. This is like tanned canvas. I kind of like the color of this with a bit of noise to make it have texture. And then I've drawn these lines to like show that it's got a bit more 3D to it. We've got some camps. These probably need adjusting. These rocks. I didn't realize they don't have a black outline, but that'll need adjusting. Are they so they don't. I'll have a play around with that. But yeah, I'm pretty much loving it. I got this nice thing. I should probably add a bit of noise on this background, just to give the grass a bit more substance and again texture. But we've got lots of things. We have boxes. We've got barrels. We got some tents. We got a big tent there. We got a few like kind of these squarish kind of tents with like a square top. And then we got like the standard like triangular. They're not called teepees. They're called like I can't remember what tents. And then you got these half shelters. You're a round tent. You're another round tent. That's got a bit more like level to it. And then you got basic A-frame tent. So there's different ones. So you got the backs, and if you go it one way, which would be this way, and then you go it this way if you can see the front like that. So we got a few items. We also got sleeping bags that I made. We got some boats as well. So my plan is, with this, in my Discord, I'm hoping to like, I might make a bunch of assets that people can just dump in like this. As long as they have like affinity or something like that. There won't be brushes. There will be like copy and paste assets. So people just copy and paste, resize, readjust as they need to. I think that would be like the best thing. And then may add new assets maybe every now and then. So that's cool so far. I do have a bit of a drink this thing, as Luke said, going on a bit shattered today. But that's fine. We got music to keep us busy, and I need my drawing tablet. So, I'm poised my pictures so sometimes I work on this at work, so sometimes there might not be any consistency between the streams while I'm working on these maps, or I might have moved on to a new map, but I will try if I finish it at work, I'll always show the final version on the stream so people can get an idea of what we're going with. Let me find my cable. Ooh, I'm missing it. Oh no, there it is. That's if I felt like I had a creative block for a bit, so I had to just shelve it for a bit. I have players. I'm waiting for a couple of people to finish off their character sheets. I should really message the group again and go, "Hey, I have not forgotten." Still waiting for a few people to finish off their character sheets, and myself to finish off this and get the first dungeon done as well. So we've got this, a village, and a dungeon to make. That's 3 different maps. Oh, it's gonna be a while. So I thought I'll do it this way because it's the quickest way. Instead of my mouse tablet is wrong now. So yeah, I thought I'll make them myself in Affinity because it's software I know, and I've done quite a bit in already. And with them adding new tools, I thought I'll try it myself instead of trying to learn something new. Now I do have tools for D&D creation. No, we're not playing Valheim today. So if we went and found it, God, I have a lot of games. So we do have this. This is a really cool tool. And this is what gave me the idea on how to do the trees the way I've done them. Really like it, it's very good. And then, oh, it needs updating as well again. There's this tool that I got not so long ago. So I need to play around with this tool. It requires a bit of learning. There's still things I'm missing. I need to watch a few things, videos. But this allows you to make a 3D version of your map as well as take a perfect top-down image of it. And you can make layers. It's pretty cool. If I look, so there you go. There's a nice prime example from Kitea 94. It's let me open up the image, but that's fine. But you can see, like, you draw your walls like this, and then you tell it what textures and all that, and it kind of like generates it. It's very, very cool. And then the good one standard is Tailspire. Now, I've done quite a few things in Tailspire. My issue with Tailspire more is that things are like square, which is great for a D&D map, but sometimes you want to just add a bit more, a bit more texture to the map. You want more rounded objects, you want more, and that's the issue. Like, this is meant to be based on a one-shot adventure from, if I could find the book. Is that the book? I have a lot of books. So, up here, this is a good book. If you wanted to have more, if you don't know how to do certain mechanics and how to fit in like puzzles and all that in your game, this is a very good book to base some of your puzzles on. There's also traps, some dungeons in here, and one-shot adventures. And this is meant to be based on a one-shot adventure. Oh, there is also a ship in here. We might end up making a ship. Don't know yet. But yeah. Oh, that's a really good book. I have pretty much most of D&D 5th edition books. I haven't got any of the D&D 1 books, which is basically the new books that they've released this year, the 2024 editions. I don't know if I will get them. I might not touch them. Or I might get them, because there are meant to be different things and all that. I just don't support what they stand for. But that is fine. Cool. So let us get on. We're making this and talking about the campaign itself. So if I'm going back and two between monitors, you'll know why. We don't need this at the moment. I do want the brush tool. Cool. And we do want my TP tent because this isn't finished per se. Ah, there we go. We want this one. Where is your... Yeah, okay. Why is that not part of this? There we go. Nice. So, Do we, I think I hit the trees last time while I worked on this, yeah. Oh, that's very big. Is that 6, maybe? Yeah, that's 6, and that's 4. We'll stick to 4 because that's fine. Okay. Delete that one. We want this one also deleted. I don't know why that one is so thick. These also 6. Nah. No. Perfect. Cool. So where am I pencil? Right. Now I think I am going to have to have a look how to add texture to these things. So we've got this one. They've done this. That's all right. I basic ideas. Oh, this one a bit more. Oh yes. I like how these have got these lines, but it's more of around a tent, so there won't be like these lines, more third ones. I think these are going to be the ones I struggle to texture the most by the looks of it. So let's get on with it. I think. Oh, I don't know what happened there. I think with these ones we'll do this, and then do that. Hmm. Like these ones were easy, and how this like, doing ground objects is a bit more difficult than you would expect. So we have to just play it by ear, play it by sight, as they say. I think what I'll do is just copy it and why are we not drawing? Ah, okay. These are not going into the layer. Why are these not going to the layer? Cool. For some reason, those did not want to go to the layer. That's too straight. So let's talk about the campaign a tiny bit. So Hordes of the Apocalypse is a campaign that I have designed to create. And it plays heavily on the gods and specifically the horsemen of the apocalypse. Now, what I have done is that my world used to be roamed by gods and humans and other creatures alike, and has seen many, many sorrows at my balls. Child has been playing with my stuff again, so my mouse is not in the right place. Yeah, that's way too tight. That's fine. Cool. Fine. My mouse is fine. So yeah. The Horsemen of the Apocalypse. What we what I've used as the basis of my campaign. So of course there will be 4 gods that the players will have to come across and defeat. Now, no one exactly knows about these 4 gods. They have been lost to myth and legend. So the only way the players are going to find out about them is by exploring ruins, dungeons, and maybe being pointed towards certain places by village scholars and all that. Village scholars, town scholars, or very high class scholars from like kingdoms. And that is the only way to find out about these the horsemen of the apocalypse. Now, of course, they're not going to be all known by one scholar. Each scholar is going to know them differently. So these horsemen of the apocalypse actually are. If I was doing 10 packs, we'll have to like every now and then, I think. So every what was I saying? We can use the shape tool to get rid of those later. Yeah, that's right. Do that. We can do this. Nice, quick, dirty. Let's hopefully it looks decent. I think it will look decent. So, yes. Oh, there you go. So yeah, the Horsemen of the Apocalypse. They are going to be they're going to be characters that roam the world. The only way to know their presence is maybe someone may have some celestial knowledge. And if they have celestial as a language they know, maybe they can use their knowledge. Sorry, I just shook my desk like crazy. Maybe they may be able to rule from knowledge and maybe pick up on that the person is a celestial being, or maybe not. You'll never know. So, but as I said, the only way to know if they're around will be based on what is happening in the world at the current time. So if I find my campaign, I haven't started. Silly me. I haven't put it in there. Let's put it in here. We're going to do Dungeons and Dragons. We're going to do campaigns. Cool. So, Order the Conflicts by me. So our so if we enter my gods. And yes, these are our gods at the moment. Now, if you're a player, don't look at this. So, of course, our first god will be pestilence, and pestilence, of course, is a either disease. It's not really disease. It's more or less like the creation of chaos and all that. So, if we search a pestilence, and so fatal epidemic of disease, basically that is the basis of it. Oh, that's what the Christian religion changed it into. Because they can also be known for causing war. And basically just miserable for human lives. But yes. Oh, well, not human lives, for the people's lives, because we have elves and pretty much all that kind of malarkey. So, and then we have different ones, and they all take on a form or race. So we'll never see them truly in their celestial forms. We'll always see them in their race forms. So Belivar is a half elf. He's a half breed. That can be seen as a sign of pestilence. Half breeds, they shouldn't merely exist. And I say that with my tongue in the back of my mouth there. Because some people can get a bit touchy about that. But that's on the basis of what pestilence is, and I thought half elf would have been a good fitting, or some form of half breed. Then we have the god of war. He's an orc, and you can see war orc. You know, they have seen as aggressive creatures, so he's taken the form as the orc. Then we have a goddess of famine, which is disease of nature. If I remember rightly, I'm trying to remember my words. It's been a bit of a month or so since I last yeah. So widespread scarcity of food and resources. So yeah, so famine, yeah. So this is disease, this is war, this is scarcity of resources. God, and then we of course have the god of death. Now, god of death, I have left blank. He's unknown. No one's really know him. We'll never know what kind of race he is. He is a person, or they are a person that is more in their celestial form, which is why I've put unknown. And of course, people might not die from pestilence. People are going to die from war, but it's not more of the concept of people dying in these things. So death is just always there. And what I'm going to do is the reason why our world, what did I call it now? I'm going to remind myself now because it's been so long since I've worked on this. Sentius. Sentius is what our world is called. And Sentius has been through a never ending cycle of rebirth and death, essentially. And once in a few million millennia or something, haven't quite decided. It can be random, I would say. Someone has disturbed the natural order of the world and causes the four horsemen of the apocalypse to begin their reign of terror across the land. So it starts with pestilence. It starts with the god of war. Eventually, all these people are working across the world. These four people are working across the world. We're eventually going to meet in one point and cause a catalytic catastrophe and destruction of the world. People are going to die. The world gets reset. We begin the rebirth cycle. And of course, because of that, there are many ancient ruins. The land seems okay, but there's a load of ruins around of people who supported these gods, but no one can read the knowledge that are on there because it's in ancient text. So no one has the ability or skills to read these except for scholars. But even then, the scholars' knowledge are pretty mild. Then I have some other gods. So I'm going to fill out these gods page pretty slow. At the moment, we've got these four gods, or the the basis I'm doing this is that they're called the god of the apocalypse to make the players think it's just one god who's causing this issue, or the world believes it's just one god, when in reality it's actually four goddesses and goddesses. Then I have a god of druids. So this is related to a character in our to a player's character. And what they did is cause some mischief in a part of the world that is on here that is protected by the Sylvanus, the god of druids, Sylvanus. And basically that player has been cursed by Sylvanus. Now, I thought I wanted to build on this and add in the second god, Chonati, who's the goddess of druids, and she is the forest mother, he is the forest father. He aligns with nature, she aligns with life. And what I'm going to do is that this forest was actually a gift from Sylvanas to his wife Shananti. And when this player cursed this forest, he ended up causing the forest to start wilting and die, which upsets Shantae, and Sylvanas wants to take his revenge, so ends up cursing the player. So this player's covered in tattoos and all that. And what the player has to do is redeem himself, essentially. Redeeming himself in the eyes of Sylvanas. So he is now basically a slave Sylvanas. But Sylvanas doesn't command him to do anything. And this player doesn't know that he's been cursed. So it's a pretty interesting story. And it fits very, very well in the world that I am creating, I think. So yeah, we've got Camp Eden, which is going to be the first arc of this, which is called On the Road to Eden. This will be the first session. They will be going to a camp. They'll get caught up by some bandits. Blah blah blah. They're going to go to the camp. The camp is going to get attacked by bandits, and the players are essentially going to get given the quest to find the bandit camp. And go in there, and they'll choose what they do with the bandits. Either they kill them all, negotiate with the bandit leader that's there, tell them to move to like different lands. They're not welcomed here anymore. And there'll be numerous ways they can do that. That's up to the players. I do like leaving things. This is why I write very short notes and maybe some idea of outcomes of certain things. Like, here we go. We've got, a success or fail. The players are going to try and roll for success. If they succeed, that's going to be great. They won't. Their initiative and combat won't be effective. If they fail, then their initiative and combat are going to be effective, and they will be rolling on the first round with disadvantage attacks. So they're all going to be rolling at disadvantage because they're going to be surprised. And then at the end of the battle, I'm going to have some outcomes, and those outcomes will depend on like what happens. Does the person who is leading them to the camp die? What's going to happen from there? And blah blah. Yeah, essentially, it's pretty good. And this is what a DM should really go for. Like, there's no point writing out an entire session, hoping that the players will follow what you've written, list by list, because it's never going to happen. Your players are always going to do something different to what you have written. They're going to always want to be free to do what they want, which is fine. It's a DM's job to guide and be the referee of rules, and to be the world builder. And I've found that making the best D&D sessions are those that are not just allow the DM to make the world, but allow the players to have influence on how that world is built. It's pretty good. So this is the basis of my campaign. And I've only got the first session, as you can see. I'm gonna play my sessions by ear. So my first session I'll write up, my second session I'll write up. I think I'm gonna skip Village Wolfspine and just go. Here's your thing. Here's you start off. You're gonna get attacked by some bandits, and then the camp master Skona is gonna send you after some at this camp that the guards. Oh, maybe. Oh, that's an idea. Maybe Skona. There's gonna be a cabin here, so I'm gonna make a cabin at some point. Not too bad actually. It's very difficult to draw. I'm gonna carry on writing this. So what I'm thinking is that Skona has upset the guards. And he's just gonna have to figure it out. I think I'm just gonna copy this one actually and just replace the flag if need be. There we go. Hopefully that's done. Cool. Yep. And now we're just gonna subtract and we're gonna remove these lines here. God, this shape building tool in Affinity 2. Oh, most fucking favorite tool ever. Being able to just draw outside the lines and then go up and just touch up deleting lines that cross and not having to try and getting lines perfect. Oh, it's like the most wonderful thing. I think that'll be perfect for now. What I think of doing is there we go. Okay, you add this one. So what I'm going to think is about copying you. Oh. Okay. And then what we do is do that and then do that maybe. And then we just adjust the flag a bit. There we go. Perfect. Isn't that great? I love it. And then what we do is just delete that. Cool. There's another camp. Ooh. My mouse is going crazy. Well, those lines are pretty thick. Oh well. I don't know why. This line here, I'm gonna delete that. Is that what's causing this to be like huge? I don't know what's causing that to be so huge. Like, no clue. That's fine. That's not fine. What is going on there? Have I drawn out somewhere? Oh, I see it. Oh, look at that. Hidden in the way. Get rid of that. That should now reshape that. Yay! It's gone back to normal again. Now I've got to get this tent back to where it was, which is here. That's nicely nestled in there. We don't know if we want another one. You know what? Screw it, we'll have another one. And then what we need to do is adjust the gradient, which is on the canvas itself. So for when that, then we did that, perfect. Balls. Cool. And I need to do the same here. This is great. It's just taken a while. And then we need to bring that back, maybe there a bit. Yeah. And then that one also needs its gradient changing. This is going to be a big file, I know. There we go. That's fine. Cool. Don't know if I can get some shelter maybe somewhere. Just there maybe. Just nestled up against the rock. Bring it up across a bit like so. Yeah, that'll do. And then what we can do is we can get some boxes in. What I think I'll do. Yeah. Do that. There's a guard tents. This one. Just got so many different assets in this. It's getting bit claustrophobic, I think. This is a good song. I noticed that V6 isn't behaving. Nah, now it is. Huh. Don't know what's happened there. That's fine. Music's good. Right, so what we're doing, we're clearing this up a bit, aren't we? If I did that, oh yeah, we'll do that, do that, do that, do that, do that, do that. And then group. And then we call. Oh, did that just group up all the tents? Let's. I did. Cool. That's fine. And then we go. This is the lower cliff area. Oh man, running it out. Good song. Let's go and put this here. I want this kind of area to stay open. Just because it would be nice to like have a big battle here. The guards are gonna have a few battles over here. Maybe some camp patrons are gonna have a bit of a battle here. And that's about it. Sorry about that. So we need a log cabin. I think I need to get some sitting logs. Definitely need to get this. You go into there. Well, this cleaned up a bit as well. That's thankfully that's cleared up a bit. You can see things now. There's great cliffs. So I like these cliffs a bit. This took a while to like make But I think they do a pretty good job representing like levels. They do look a bit flat, but what are you gonna do? Hello, Gifter Gabby. I am doing all right. I am doing very well. How are you? And welcome to the stream. Oh, happy birthday! Well done. Um, another year around the sun, and that's good to hear that you're doing very well. Right, let's see. I'm thinking, what do we do? Maybe I can add in some ECMX around the fire. All I need to do is add some textures. Ooh, that's pretty cool. I made a weird thing. I made 2 tables, D&D monsters, and Pokemon to combine them into new D&D monsters. Oh, that is really cool. It's very, very cool. I haven't done much homebrewing myself. Not yet anyway. But that's definitely cool. Maybe there is a river nearby. Put a boat there. That is very cool. Very weird, fair enough. That is very interesting. Yeah, what I'm doing at the moment is just making some D&D maps. This is would be my first campaign that I've created. Essentially by myself because I tend to use the one shots and adventure books that you can get. And I thought, you know what, I want to make my own campaign. I want to have a little shot at it. So I put a group of friends together. We're going to run an online session through Foundry. And I'm having fun creating these. I'm not the greatest artist. I don't do a lot of drawing. I used to do when I was a little kid, but that's about it. And I wouldn't say those are the best drawings. I imagine a fade or creature would be really crazy. Yes, I bet you were look very interestingly insane. Um, very creepy-ish. Should we add in some boxes along that list, maybe? Ah, I see. Yeah, and I wouldn't say them the best artists. I mean, I've tricked. So what I made are these assets here. I do like these trees. I am very proud of these trees. And I basically just took the idea of these trees and maybe this tree. Yeah, I just took the ideas of these, like shape wise and line drawings, and just took inspiration and made these. And they have like different line drawings, and then these are different shapes. And then yeah, I just drew them out and then textured them out, and then added in a gradient, a radial gradient. So you can see that at least like the darker it is, the lower down the tree is. And I'm very proud of these trees. I am very happy for them. And then I've basically shoved them together here like a border, and they've done pretty well. I love it. And I would say I'm not a great map maker either. This is my first ever map I've created, and I'm having a blast. I'm just I need to make a little wooden cabin here. Have this area a bit open, and then I just want some extra items started around. So like boxes. I want some felled logs that can be used for seats. And that's about it. So we may have some boxes and barrels there actually as well. I'm just filling the gaps where need be. Oh, I see there was an ad break about to pop up in like 5 minutes. But yeah, and I haven't finished this because I need, at the end of it, I'll select it all and then add in a shadow. And then that'll dictate which way the light's shining. And then I need to adjust this background. I'd probably do that now. Yeah, that isn't actually as surprising as I thought it would be. That's too that looks alright. What about this one? If I added in maybe not too much noise. Oh, no, that's right. That's fine. That actually doesn't look too bad. That was gonna look worse. I haven't seen how this looks if I do a temporary export. It's a very big map. Oh, it's struggling as well. This is going to be very big. And I've got to upload this to one of my servers. I can't remember if this server has got a terabyte in or just a standard 200. It won't be too much. This one's only running TeamSpeak and all that. But the grid doesn't imprint. Oh. Okay. That's a pain. I need the grid to be there. I'll have to look up how to do that. Okay. So what I'm gonna have to do is draw lines. That's gonna be the interesting bit. Right, so what we're gonna do is we need a log cabin. So let's go and have a look at some inspiration. Let's have a look at some inspiration. Let's see what people have done. Okay, they've textured the logs. This one looks like an alright image. Let's see. Oh, I can't tell what they've done there. See where they've added doors and all that. I just need the basic dimensions, if anything. Okay. Well, like all new stuff. We do one of these, we do one of these, make it transparent. Yeah. Cool. Let's see if there's any other decent ones. More high res for me. Yeah. Oh, this one looks alright. Let's just open this one up. This one looks pretty decent. Look at that. That's more the art style I'm going with, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, if I did those side to side, it's just my world's a bit brighter. Yeah, that's actually semi decent actually. God, the shading on this must have been you can see it's copy and paste job. They made one tree and copy and pasted and enlarged it. That's not too bad. That's actually pretty decent. Cool. Let's see. We're gonna make a 4 walls. That's not too bad. You can see there's a bit of oh, I see what they've done. They've used the brush. Well, we're going to ad break in a minute and a half. That's fine. So if I went here, let's go. Um, 2. 2 is a decent color. Nice. And then we're gonna find a decent, oh, a very decent brown. And I can't tell from here. Oh, there we go. We also want grid. Huh. I thought I had a preset. Oh, that's new. I didn't see those. That's very interesting. Let me go and get this grid line. Grids and axes. Create preset. We call this 25 mil because we want to be able to use it with minis. So if I ever wanted to print it off, should be thingy. Be able to be used. We're going on to an ad break. Right, now it's presetted. We can go back to title, we can go there, grid access, and then we can load up our reset, which isn't there. Ah. Which is there, it's just not loading up for some reason. This is, oh, is this what came with the update? That's very interesting. That's actually oh, that's pretty cool. So Alright, that's misbehaving. I don't know why. Is that because I haven't set up? What's going on with this grid? Is this because they've changed how... No, it's... That's really weird. I don't know what's going on. Oh no, it's... Huh. Oh, wait. Show access. Me a painkiller, killer. That's not snapping to anything. Oh, it is snapping to things, it's just not behaving. Oh, what have you done to this update? Right, that is, there we go. Oh. It's gone over here again. There we go. We turn that off before it becomes a problem. So that's adding because this. Get back up there. What are you doing? Right, this one needs adjusting. Pixel millimeters. We'll just do 1,000, 5,000. It'll work. 300. There we go. Okay. Oh god. View grids and guides. Ah, there we go. Perfect. Painkiller, killer, killer. Neat. Okay, and then we need to think. Oh, and then we need a brown, which I am not there. Maybe here. No. Do we? I can't tell the coloring. Maybe there. That looks very white. I don't know if that's because of my screen. Is my night light on or not? Oh, that is blinding. That is very blue. Never mind, my nightlight is on. Cool. So I'm quite happy. That's going to be our post. That's not going to be our post. Then we need some mid-wall sections just in place. And if we do by 10, maybe. Hello, Nerdy Sakura. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. How have you been? Ooh. Good, good, good. Nice to hear. Is that just too much for a border, I wonder? What about 1.5 border? Will that do? Oh, nice. Very good, very good. That is good to hear. I haven't streamed in a while, that's so I may have missed things as well. Does that look good? Yeah. And then what you can do is have your window here. Maybe if we do that for now, what does it look like if I do how big is the square? It's 25. I'm now first ever rogue who has what's that? Oh, that's cool. A rogue playing with shields, now that is new. I can't math the day in my head. Yeah, what it was. So if we do 12.5, I'm just playing around with things like that. So if I do that, get out of the way, and then we can put in a rectangle right here. And then that can be a window, and we can change the color of that to a more of an opaque kind of thing. It's like that. We can have it more of a tinge, maybe like that. That looks all right. We can take the stroke off. I think. Oh, that's pretty decent actually. Oh, we added a stroke, but we reduce it down to like 0.2 or something like that, maybe. Yeah, look at that. That looks pretty decent. Yeah. Yep, and I asked my DM a question which I wouldn't agree to, but to my shock, the long shot idea, he actually agreed with me on it. Since our character's father taught her everything she knows in combat, would that lower the time to train if I find my father in the world? Oh, that's pretty cool. It's a nice backstory to as well to playing your world as well. Let me. Especially if your DM is like running short on a session, he needs like kind of a one-shot kind of adventure. That'd be pretty cool. The hunt for nerdy Sakura's father. um, let's see. How do I? Oh, right. Okay. Cool. We're going back to rectangle. Maybe we I also hooked the devil. Oh no, not the devil. We need to put this back on 2. And then rounded. Oh yes, I need to change the opacity as well. I am a tiefling. I feel they might have a soft spot For those infernal origins, yes, of course they would. It's like finding the devil in Baldur's Gate. That's a fun one. Nah, the square one's fine. And then you can do stuff like that and extend out if need be. Oh yeah, that's all cool. So we kind of got a window going. Oh, I did have like a reference. I did have a reference photo, but I must have closed it up. Oh, it's there. That's why. Never mind. I'm gonna stick this on the other screen while I read the chat as well. So kind of got windows. They did them in like kind of a grey, which I'm guessing is to represent stone, which is cool. We can now do it. We can do that. We're gonna post. That's purely because I wanted posts. I've got posts. What else? Oh, we need to do a hinged door as well, and then just our walls. So I copied that one. Our door is going to be kind of a bit bigger. So it is going to be like that. And then we'll copy one of these again. Are we in the middle of this? We're somewhat in the middle. Because I have plans for my character to have a mental break. Oh no. Sounds like an interesting Saturday already. Oh wow. Putting in the effort there. Maybe this is a bit too big. Maybe it's about that much for the hinge. Yeah, looks alright. And then this seems like it's just overhanging slightly. We do that. There we go. Now we got a door. So we got windows. We got doors, and we got posts. I've definitely made this file too big of a canvas size, but it's fine. Is there a reason for this mental break? Is it because of fighting the devil? Or is it all a secret? Let's see. We got. I think we might have a fireplace. Yes, some NPC and party members killed wolves in front of my character. Oh no, not the wolves! How could they? I am a lover of wolves as well. My favorite animal is a wolf. So I would also have a mental break for the death of wolves. Very upsetting already. So we got a fireplace. We can make a fireplace. Let's decide how big our thing is going to be. How much space have we got to work with? In her bias from her culture. And she sees this as an act as if they had done cold-blooded murder. Oh, wow. Oh God. Poor lady. I copy those into here. Not into that group. Why is it always that group? Where are they hiding? Over here. Oh yeah, we have to play around with how this works. Okay. Cool. Snapping is on this one. Not very well. There are four sacred animals, and wolves happen to be one. For reference, I am a far traveler background, and I am in the same world that I am from. Ooh, I see. Okay, that's gonna work. Okay-ish. Trying to work out how many square I can cover. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or we can go 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll have to do it from like here. Yeah, no, we can do it from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if we do 6, so one of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. I'll just stick down. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what we did, yeah, we did from a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, that's actually pretty quicker than one. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. That is a very small cabin, but that is fine. Maybe we can have a bit of a porch out front. That's fine. Let's go with our door here. Or not. I want the door. I want all of it. Let's just select it all like that. There we go. I've been watching the anime Inuyasha, and it reminds me so much of the Too Far Travelers I played. Oh, nice. I haven't heard of that anime. Maybe I am far behind on anime. So if we get this to go across like that seems fine to me. There we go. Maybe we can get some window, maybe a window there. Yeah. So we'll do it from this one actually. So glass session has been exploring this bloody hellish castle and not the good kind of hellish. Oh no. The next session will be the end of the exploration, and we are close to where my character Rico. Oh, okay. Nice. That's pretty cool. There we go. We got a nice front wall there. And maybe if we go with balls, I ruined my. Why did I not copy that? Okay. Because I did something silly. Yes, you guys go up here. I didn't copy you. Oh, Control Z, Control copy, Control V. I should have copied you first before I end up changing everything. I don't know why this isn't snapping to this. Did that snap? I think so. And then nice. I don't know why it's now snapping. Well, this sounds like a very enjoyable D&D game. If I do that, yeah, there we go. And we can delete that. There we go. What I'm going to do is probably bring this corner in and that corner out so they kind of intersect there. Or, I mean, ridiculous because I know how to fix that actually. So we need another window maybe. I'm going to have one maybe here. And then maybe another over here. So if we delete that. That sounds good to me right there. Yeah. Which one? You. Delete that. Cool. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one. We'll create into a new shape. Ba, 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 ba. There we go. Ta-da! Oh, I love that tool so much. And then same with you. Ba, 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 ba. And then we add together. I'm nervous, but nervous if I find my father. I know my character will call him Daddy since she hasn't seen him in a long time, and I'm embarrassed to have to say that in character. That's a fair enough assumption. I cannot argue with that. Now we want a nice screen color. Maybe that's too bright. Oh, there we go. That's a nice undertone there. I think this should have no, yeah, that'll work. That is a fair thing to be embarrassed about. I think you'll do fine. Don't worry about it. I think you'll definitely do fine. There you go. We've got a nice house. If I grouped that and copied that in, does that look? Oh, now I've done it. Now I've broken the thing. There we go. How how does this house look if I were to do this? Oh, that fits in quite nicely. It fits in way nicely than I thought it would. I mean, it could be a bit bigger. Width-wise, maybe at the back. And then we should probably put it underneath there. How does that look? I bring it out a bit more. We've got a nice big spacious area here. That looks that's pretty good. Maybe we can I can adjust how these windows look. Yeah. And this window is actually overshadowing. So let's group it all. What's this? What's this group with? Yes, okay. Oh, we have another ad break coming up shortly. Oh no, we've got an ad break that's ending. So I'm gonna move that over there. I'm gonna call out the door without the caps. Call those the walls. And then these the windows. Hmm. Hello everyone, welcome back from the advert. I was reading your message, no Sakura. I don't know if you heard me before it went to the advert breaks. Yes, I am sure saying "Daddy will be fine." You'll be mocked for a tiny bit, and then you'll all be back to normal. um, so that's a door. These are the windows. These windows should now not be clipping. Yes, that's good. There's a door. The floor we need to add in. We need to make it like a floor pan. I'm thinking planks and then maybe 0.5 stroke. And that doesn't interfere with that. No. Okay. And then what we do is big one, big one. I think we'll do this. Do we add in a kind of a third size like so? Yeah, and then add in how about that? That looks semi decent actually. And then that should be able to just translate over like so. Oh, look at that. Just as if it was planned. And then you'll be able to like if we delete the last one like so, yeah, there we go. You can do that, you can do that, and then you can do that. Oh, does not look good. I love doing stuff like this. Neat. Cool. And then how does this look inside here now? It's gonna be some we did it up to there maybe. Yeah, and then we're gonna need to bring it all the way down to the bottom. Okay. Oh no. How does that look? Oh, that's too far down the bottom. Cool. That is fine. No. All we want is the floor. There we go. Want this. Night. And then we'll do this. We'll do this. This floor is now going to be at the bottom. And then there we go. We should actually do this from there since I've locked these to a point like that. Yeah, there we go. Shift, Control copy, Control V. What does that do? Whoa, I haven't not seen that. Oh. That is looking mighty fine. There we go. Perfect. I've done this wrong, haven't I? Okay. This has been deleted. What we will do this. Just cover it all up. Nice. And then we will just this is actually pretty okay. Cool. Cool. Yeah. And then it should be nice and easy. Just so if they hang off the edge a bit, we can shrink those down. Pop, pop, pop. Perfect. Perfecto. And then that's pretty much just have to translate down then, isn't it? Yeah. And then we can do this. That's fine. And then we do norm. And then we do a new one. And then we just delete what we don't need. Which is going to be this lot first. Bink. And then this lot. This is a good song. What is this? Monsters by All Time Low. Fair enough. Cool. And that is our floor now. That was nice and simple. As simple as it can get, anyway. We don't want showing because we want this showing. Okay. Um, the windows are going to make this difficult, aren't they? Yeah. I think that's fine. That's perfect, I think. And then what we can do is do that, get rid of this, pink. What we can do is send like a wall, yeah. Now we need chairs and tables, I think. Hmm. So if I add in a little wall somewhere. Sorry, yawn then. I think it's something like that. And then we add in another door. Like so, and then we can copy another one of these in. Bling. Cool. That's nice. So then our guy has like a kitchen area and a bit of a food area, and then this kind of his bedroom and office. I quite like that. So you'll have a table here, desk, and then you'll have like a bed here, maybe a chair and some bookshelves. Kind of like that. And then what we do is just ungroup all of this so I can see where we are. So this is a door there, and this rectangle. Let's ungroup these walls for a second so I can see where we are. So this one and this one. We'll go to add shape, we'll go to add bink, bink, bink. And then we go this one and this one. Make a shape. Go. Isn't that lovely? And it's all one shape then. And then blink, 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 blink. We can go like that, go group, and those are our walls there. And then these are our... That's our house. That's our first building. I'm going to copy this and put it into our base. It's around the same size as a tent. Isn't that great? Is it scalable as well? Yeah, that's scalable. But we'll do that for now. Cool. And then if we deleted that and then pasted this in, beep, 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 beep. Bup, 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 bup. Nestle that in like so. Oh, look at that. That's perfect. I love it. Yes. Oh. And then what we can do is like add in another half shelter here, maybe another trapezian tent here. Then we still got this open foreground here. Maybe we can have some boxes and barrels like here. Some boxes here. Boxes maybe here, like create some cover that the players and our bandits can use to advantage for cover and all that. And that's actually that fits in pretty nicely. I'm quite happy about that. That's pretty cool. And then we want to make for another camp for our bandits. That's going to take a while to make this. If this is to go by, and then we're going to want a dungeon. I think in like the camp for the bandits is got some palisades, and it's going to be a small little camp. And it's going to look like there's not that many bandits there, but one of the tents is backed onto a cliff, and it goes into a dungeon. So yes, that's pretty cool. All right, I'm very happy about that. It's going to look nice in Foundry when I add in the walls, doors, and windows, and that's going to be very cool. All right then. It's getting pretty late for me over here now. It's 20 past 10 in the evening now. So I'm going to call it there. Thank you very much for everyone who has joined in. I don't know why this social one is playing up, so don't worry about that. If you haven't already joined the Discord, I'm going to start posting a bit more in there. Eventually, I am going to put like a lot of my D&D resources in there, so stuff I made, like this battle map that I will, or this map in general, I will end up putting up here in the end. Once we run in the first session for other people to use in their D&D campaigns if they're happy with it and want to. I will end up marking it as mine somewhere down here, but it won't be intrusive. But I will be happy for anyone to use it in their D&D game sessions, their personal or with friends. And I may end up putting my base assets that I use, like the tent and all that, inside there. But I think I might do just maps for now. So do join the Discord, keep an eye on that. There will be, I don't know if I've sorted it out yet. I thought I did, and I don't think I have. Oh no, I did. There is a Dungeons and Dragons area for people to hop in, to chat, and I paste some regular updates in there, and maybe things I found or a friend of mine has posted to me, and I'll put them in there as well. Well, without further ado, thank you for joining me this evening. Have a wonderful rest of your day, evening, wherever you are in the world, and I will see you again. It's Technovive Games, and I'm signing off. See you again. Thank you very much.